oftentimes we'll do one long take, and we'll do, 3 runs of the scene, and then I'll just give them something a little different every time. And, sometimes I'll do levels where it's nothing to something big, or maybe it's 3 completely different reactions, and then, I trust him in the edit.
The Netflix series Wednesday is back for an even spookier second season. The stars and creators spoke to The Hollywood Reporter all about the new installment. Season 2 spends more time with the whole Addams Family unit, including Morticia, Gomez, and Pugsley. Jenna Ortega, who stars as Wednesday Addams, opened up about what it was like doing more scenes with Catherine Zeta-Jones, who plays Wednesday's mother, Morticia, including one involving an intense sword fight.
I mean, that sword fight scene is one of my favorite things to come out of the show in its entirety. Obviously, Catherine is incredibly gifted and skilled and has such a rich history in film and television, and, I was so grateful for my time with her on season 1, so to be able to elaborate that on a second season and to add complexity to both of our characters and to bring some sort of tether into this, quite ethereal, magical show. It's so great to be able to also represent what feels, like the very accurate day-to-day life, both modern and, over decades and centuries, just the relationship between mothers and daughters and that fight for independence. And I don't know, I relate to the storyline a lot, and have definitely felt like Wednesday, as she does in this season. So it was great to be able to put that on screen.
Zeta-Jones also shared what it was like getting to bring more of Morticia to the screen.
It was a dream. I was chomping at the bit on season 1. I would do anything. I pleaded with them, please put something in. But it was a wonderful kind of tease for us to come back on season 2, and they gave me this wonderful character arc where you see the strained relationship with Wednesday, and then an even more strained emotional twist with, the great Joanna Lumley's interpretation of Hester Frump. So there's this fantastic triangle of these very strong-willed women and how they work about maybe Grandmama's pitting with Wednesday against me, It's a very interesting dynamic. Morticia always has that deep love for her daughter, even though it's contested during this season a lot.
Speaking of members of the Addams Family, Fred Armisen also returns as Uncle Fester. He opened up about working with Ortega on the show.
It's so much fun working with her, but it was evident even in season 1. Before the show was big, she was really into it and really in control of how the lines were said and written. She was already producing it. And she cares about each scene, she cares about each moment, and it actually snaps everyone else into place of wanting to do a great job. So no part of it seems like she's just doing a job. She's emotionally involved with making this show.
Yeah, fully invested.
Steve Buscemi joins the cast this season as Barry Dort, the new head of Nevermore Academy. He shared how his involvement in the series came about.
It was offered to me, and I read the script, but even before I read the script, I knew that I wanted to do it because it's Tim Burton, it's the Addams Family, the first season, which I loved, and this ensemble cast. It was just a no-brainer to want to be a part of it.
Other names joining the cast this season include Christopher Llyod and Lady Gaga. Series creators and showrunners Alfred Gough and Miles Millar opened up about how they went about casting the actor who played Uncle Fester in the 1990s Addams Family films and the iconic pop star.
It's basically sort of, grew out of the dance, the viral dance where they put Bloody Mary on it, and then she did the dance, and then, she was interested, we were interested, but she's Lady Gaga, she's very busy. So, we were able to work out a character for her to play and time for her to come and do it. And she was, we all know she's an amazing actress. So we were just, thrilled that she could come and play in the sandbox.
Well, the best one actually was Christopher Llyod. He DM'd me on my Instagram and said he loved season 1 and wanted to be in season 2. So it was a pretty easy call to say, hey, we'd love to have you. And obviously, everyone loves the idea of working with Tim. So yes. I think that's the card we have to play as well. So, it's a show where we get all our first choices.
Yeah.
Everyone we asked to play a role said yes.
Part 1 of Wednesday Season 2 hits streaming on Wednesday, August 6th. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.